You are capable of so much more than you realize. Every single one of us has the potential to achieve greatness, but there's one crucial element that often stands between us and our goals, the way we show up in the world. When you think about a champion, what comes to mind? Do you picture someone holding a trophy high, the crowd cheering, basking in the glory of victory? Yes, that's part of it. But what you don't see is the journey, the early mornings, the hours of practice, the sacrifices made behind the scenes. A champion isn't just someone who succeeds, they are someone who chooses to act with intention, to embody excellence in everything they do. To become the champion you want to be, it starts with your mindset. It's about more than just wishing for success. It's about believing in your own ability to overcome any obstacle. It's about knowing that setbacks are not failures, they are simply lessons on the road to greatness. Champions are not made by their victories, but by how they rise every time they fall. And you can start this journey today. Start by visualizing yourself already in the place you wish to be. See yourself performing at your highest level. The more clearly you can envision your success, the more your actions will align with that vision. Your mind will begin to recognize the small steps you need to take to get there. You'll no longer just dream of success, you'll take intentional actions toward it. But remember, discipline is the backbone of every champion. It's easy to be motivated when things are going well, but real champions show up even when motivation fades. It's about creating habits that serve your goals and sticking to them, even when it gets tough. Consistency will always outlast bursts of inspiration. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but I don't feel like a champion yet. The truth is, you don't need to feel like a champion to act like one. You have to embody the champion mentality now, even before the results show up. How you carry yourself, how you speak, how you handle challenges, all of this will shape the reality you are creating. Act as if you are already the person you want to become. And lastly, understand that self-doubt is a part of the journey. Every champion has faced moments of uncertainty. What sets them apart is not that they don't feel doubt, it's that they don't let doubt stop them. They keep moving forward, trusting that they are capable of more than they've yet realized. So whenever that little voice of doubt creeps in, remind yourself that you have everything you need to succeed. You just need to act accordingly. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a champion, you must start acting like one today. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, and think like a champion. Your success is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It starts with the person you choose to be in every moment, and I am confident that you have the strength, resilience, and power to get there. Being a champion is not simply about winning a race, holding up a trophy, or receiving accolades from the world. While those moments of victory can be a part of the story, they are not the full story. A champion's journey is much more profound. To truly be a champion, you must first define what it means for you on a deeper level, beyond just the surface level of achievements. A champion is someone who approaches life with a mindset rooted in resilience, self-discipline, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. It's about cultivating a mentality that allows you to rise to the occasion when faced with adversity, not because you are immune to challenges, but because you are prepared to face them head on. Champions understand that their success is built on a foundation of mental toughness, not on the absence of obstacles. This means that a champion is someone who is relentless in their pursuit of personal growth. They see setbacks not as signs of failure, but as opportunities to learn and grow. They are always pushing themselves to be better than they were yesterday, whether that means improving their skills, expanding their knowledge, or working on their mental and emotional fortitude. A champion refuses to settle for mediocrity, constantly seeking ways to improve and refine their approach to life and work. A key aspect of defining a champion's mindset is their ability to embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone, it happens when you are willing to face difficult situations and push through them. Champions are not afraid of hard work or sacrifice. In fact, they thrive in it. They understand that the grind, the discipline, and the sacrifices they make today are the seeds that will bloom into success in the future. This requires a level of foresight and a deep understanding of the connection between effort and outcome. Champions know that their actions today directly shape their tomorrow, and they take full responsibility for that. Champions have a powerful sense of belief in themselves. This belief is not born out of arrogance, but from the certainty that, despite the odds, they are capable of achieving greatness. Self-belief is the cornerstone of a champion's mindset. It's the inner voice that tells you to keep going when the external world may be questioning your abilities. It's the force that allows you to keep fighting when you feel like giving up. Without self-belief, a champion would crumble under pressure or abandon their goals at the first sign of difficulty. But with self-belief, they rise knowing that no matter how many times they fall, they can get up again. The journey of becoming a champion is not defined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you get back up with even more determination. Importantly, champions embrace the process. They don't just focus on the end goal, but they learn to love the process of getting there. They understand that the journey itself is where the transformation occurs. It's where the lessons are learned, where character is built, and where the real success lies. Champions take pride in the day-to-day grind, the discipline of sticking to their training, the commitment to keeping their promises, the hard work put in when no one is watching. They know that the true reward comes not from the achievement itself, but from the person they become in the process. A champion also has an unshakable ability to handle pressure. Life has a way of throwing challenges at us when we least expect it. Some are small obstacles, while others are monumental hurdles. But the champion, instead of shying away from pressure, leans into it. They learn to perform under pressure, to take each challenge as an opportunity to test their strength, their resolve, and their character. This doesn't mean that they don't feel fear or doubt. It means that they don't allow those feelings to stop them. They understand that fear and doubt are natural, but they do not define who they are. A champion faces fear and moves forward regardless. At its core, being a champion is about perseverance, dedication, and a mindset that is built to endure. It's about looking at every challenge as a stepping stone toward personal excellence and never backing down from the pursuit of greatness. So when you define what it means to be a champion, don't just look at the victories or the fame. Look deeper. The true champion is defined by their ability to rise, learn, and grow, no matter what life throws their way. This mindset is what will ultimately shape your success and bring you closer to becoming the champion you aspire to be. Visualization is a powerful tool, one that has been used by athletes, business leaders, and creatives alike to achieve remarkable success. It's the ability to see yourself in the future, acting, performing, and succeeding in the way you desire. By visualizing yourself as the person you want to become, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward the fulfillment of your goals. This process of mental rehearsal is more than just daydreaming. It's a method that primes your mind for success and sets the stage for you to act with purpose and confidence. The foundation of visualization lies in its ability to influence the subconscious mind. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between a real event and something vividly imagined. When you picture yourself succeeding, whether it's crossing the finish line of a race, delivering a successful presentation, or mastering a skill your brain processes these images as though they are real experiences. This creates neural pathways that enhance your confidence and focus, while also conditioning you to perform at your best when it matters most. This mental practice, when done consistently, can be transformational. By visualizing success, you essentially start to program your brain for the specific actions required to achieve it. Your mind begins to recognize the necessary steps and behaviors that will lead you in the right direction. This can make all the difference in achieving your goals because it bridges the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. When you visualize success, you are building a mental blueprint that guides your actions and decisions, ensuring that they are in alignment with your desired outcome. Visualization also strengthens your belief in your own potential. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you reinforce the idea that success is possible for you. Over time, this deepens your self-belief, which is essential for overcoming challenges and setbacks. Believing that you can achieve your goals and feeling like the person you want to become is often the first step in actualizing them. Without this belief, you may hesitate or second-guess yourself when faced with opportunities, but with it, you act decisively and boldly. Visualizing your success helps you to maintain focus. In a world filled with distractions, it can be easy to lose sight of your goals or become overwhelmed by the obstacles in your path. Visualization serves as a constant reminder of what you're working toward, helping you stay connected to your purpose. The more clearly you see your success, the more driven you become to take the actions necessary to achieve it. Visualization keeps you anchored in the bigger picture, allowing you to push forward even when faced with short-term difficulties. When you visualize, it's important to be as detailed and specific as possible. Rather than simply imagining yourself as a successful person, picture the exact steps you would take to get there. See yourself walking through the process from the early morning when you begin your day to the small wins you experience along the way. The clearer the image, the more effectively it will guide your actions. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, don't just visualize crossing the finish line. Imagine yourself waking up for your morning run, feeling strong as you complete each mile and crossing that finish line with pride. Every detail strengthens the connection between your mind and body, allowing you to internalize the feeling of accomplishment before it even happens. Another key element of visualization is the emotional connection you create with your goal. It's not enough to simply picture the actions or events, you must also connect emotionally to the experience. Imagine the sense of pride, satisfaction, or joy you would feel once you've achieved your goal. This emotional connection deepens the impact of the visualization, making it feel more real and motivating you to take inspired action. The emotions you experience during the visualization process are just as important as the mental images themselves. They act as the fuel that propels you toward your goal with energy and passion. As you continue to practice visualization, you'll begin to notice that your behavior starts to shift. Your mind becomes more attuned to opportunities that align with your vision, and you start to make decisions that bring you closer to your desired outcome. Visualization influences not only your mindset but also your actions. By consistently reinforcing the image of success, you retrain your brain to seek out the resources, people, and strategies that will help you succeed. The result is a powerful synergy between your thoughts and actions, creating a momentum that propels you forward with purpose and clarity. In conclusion, visualization is not a passive process. It's an active, intentional tool that enables you to create the future you desire. By consistently visualizing yourself as the champion you want to be, you strengthen your belief in your own potential, stay focused on your goals, and set in motion the actions necessary to bring those goals to fruition. The more vividly you can see your success, the more likely you are to make it a reality. So take a moment each day to close your eyes and picture yourself achieving your dreams. The more you visualize, the closer you get to becoming the champion you were always meant to be. Discipline is often what separates those who succeed from those who do not. It is the foundation on which champions build their success. Without discipline, it is easy to get sidetracked by distractions, procrastinate, or even give up when the going gets tough. Discipline is the ability to stay committed to your goals and follow through on your intentions even when you don't feel like it. It's the force that pushes you to take consistent action even on the days when motivation feels fleeting or your energy is low. A champion's discipline is what sustains their progress and helps them move forward even when obstacles arise. The first and most important aspect of discipline is consistency. Champions don't rely on occasional bursts of effort. Instead, they make a habit of doing what needs to be done day in and day out. Consistency is key to making real progress in any endeavor. Whether it's working toward a fitness goal, mastering a skill, or building a business, champions know that success doesn't come from occasional sporadic effort. It comes from the small actions performed consistently over time. It's not always glamorous, and it's rarely easy, but the small steps taken every day are what compound to create the extraordinary results champions strive for. This consistency, however, requires planning and structure. A champion doesn't just act in the moment. They plan ahead, set clear goals, and structure their time accordingly. Without a plan, discipline becomes much harder to maintain. Planning helps break down large goals into manageable, achievable tasks, making it easier to take consistent action. When you have a plan, you don't waste time or energy figuring out what to do next. You simply follow the steps that will take you closer to your goal. This clarity removes the uncertainty and hesitation that often leads to procrastination. Champions approach their goals with a roadmap, which keeps them on track and focused. Another critical aspect of discipline is the ability to say no to distractions. In today's world, there are endless distractions vying for our attention: social media, television, other people's opinions, and even our own self-doubt. The temptation to give in to distractions can be overwhelming, especially when the work is difficult or tedious. But champions understand that every moment spent on a distraction is a moment taken away from their goals. They learn to protect their time and energy, fiercely prioritizing the actions that move them closer to success. This doesn't mean that champions don't enjoy downtime or moments of relaxation, but it means they are intentional about when and how they spend their time. They know that achieving their dreams requires focused effort, and that discipline is what helps them stay on track. One of the most challenging aspects of discipline is developing the ability to push through discomfort. Champions understand that success rarely comes without hardship. Whether it's pushing through the final set at the gym, working late on a project, or staying focused during difficult times, champions know that growth happens in moments of discomfort. They have learned to embrace the challenge, recognizing that these are the times when they are building mental and physical strength. Instead of avoiding discomfort, champions lean into it, understanding that it is a sign of progress. Over time, the ability to stay disciplined in the face of discomfort becomes second nature. Another important component of discipline is accountability. Champions don't just rely on their own willpower, they build systems and relationships that keep them accountable to their goals. This can mean sharing your goals with others, setting up regular check-ins, or using tools like calendars or reminders to keep you on track. Having accountability not only helps you stay committed, but also gives you an added sense of responsibility. Knowing that someone else is counting on you to follow through can be a powerful motivator, pushing you to stay disciplined even when you don't feel like it. There is also the idea of self-discipline, the ability to stay committed to your goals without external pressure. Self-discipline is the internal strength that drives champions to keep going when no one else is watching. It's about cultivating the mindset that no one else is responsible for your success except you. Champions hold themselves to the highest standards, not because they are trying to prove something to others, but because they believe in their potential and are committed to fulfilling it. This inner strength is what keeps them moving forward, even when the world around them might seem indifferent or discouraging. Discipline is what helps champions maintain momentum. There will always be highs and lows on the path to success, but a champion's discipline helps them push through the tough times and keep making progress. Even when the results are not immediate or when setbacks occur, their discipline helps them stay the course. Discipline is the difference between those who dream of success and those who achieve it. It's the ability to keep moving even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. It's about doing the work, staying focused, and trusting the process, knowing that consistency, planning, and perseverance will ultimately lead you to your destination. Champions know that without discipline, nothing can be achieved. With it, anything is possible. To act like the champion you want to be, you must adopt a mindset of resilience. Life is not a straight path to success. It's filled with bumps, twists, and turns that can challenge your determination and test your resolve. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to not allow failure or setbacks to define you. It is the skill that enables champions to keep going, even when things don't go as planned. Champions understand that obstacles are not barriers, they are part of the journey and an opportunity for growth. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about learning how to face it with strength, grit, and perseverance. When things go wrong, the natural response for many is to become discouraged or defeated. It's easy to feel like giving up when the road gets tough. However, resilience is about maintaining a positive attitude in the face of setbacks. Champions know that failure is a temporary condition, not a permanent state. They understand that each setback is simply a stepping stone toward their eventual success. The key to resilience is the ability to see challenges not as insurmountable roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn, improve, and grow stronger. Every failure brings with it valuable lessons, and champions use these lessons to recalibrate their approach and keep moving forward with renewed determination. Resilience also involves accepting that setbacks are inevitable. It's easy to get discouraged if you expect everything to go smoothly, but champions prepare themselves mentally for the ups and downs of the journey. They don't take failure personally or view it as a reflection of their worth. Instead, they see failure as feedback. Every time they fall short, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this experience? By reframing failure in this way, champions turn what could be a discouraging moment into a moment of reflection and growth. Resilience is about knowing that no setback is final and no mistake is irreparable. Resilience requires emotional strength. When you face challenges, it's natural to feel frustrated, overwhelmed, or even hopeless. But champions have developed the emotional fortitude to rise above these negative emotions. They don't allow temporary feelings to dictate their long-term actions. Instead of being overwhelmed by disappointment, champions choose to focus on solutions, to keep their eyes on the bigger picture, and to move forward with a sense of purpose. They know that emotions are temporary and that their true strength lies in their ability to stay grounded, focused, and proactive even in difficult circumstances. By acknowledging emotions but not letting them control their actions, champions remain in the driver's seat of their own journey. Another crucial element of resilience is the ability to maintain a sense of optimism. While it's easy to be hopeful when things are going well, true champions maintain their optimism even when things aren't perfect. They hold on to the belief that better days are ahead, and they use setbacks as a motivation to keep pushing forward. Resilience is about being able to see light at the end of the tunnel, even when you're in the thick of the struggle. It's about having unwavering faith that your effort, dedication, and persistence will eventually pay off, no matter how long it takes. Optimism fuels resilience by giving you the energy to keep going and the belief that success is always possible, even in the face of adversity. Resilience is also deeply connected to self-compassion. Champions know that they are human, and they allow themselves grace when they stumble. Instead of berating themselves for mistakes, they treat themselves with the same kindness and understanding they would offer a friend in a similar situation. By being compassionate with yourself, you give yourself the emotional space to recover and reframe your mindset. Resilience isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent, patient, and kind to yourself when things go wrong.